This video was filmed inside an abandoned hospital in Tennessee. Locals say the place has had a bad reputation for years. Allegedly, there's a lot of paranormal activity happening there. And even though it's been left to rot, the building keeps drawing in fans of all things creepy. This footage was captured during one of those explorations. The dark figure vanished just as suddenly and silently as it appeared. Everything happened so fast, the explorers didn't notice it at first, only when reviewing the footage later. Some, of course, blamed it on a camera glitch, but the silhouette was way too clear to be a visual error. What do you think? Should they go back and shoot a follow-up? Or is this enough reason to leave that place behind for good? Picture this. You're sound asleep when suddenly you wake up in the middle of the night, and something terrifying is standing next to your bed. You'd probably think it's just a dream, right? Nope. That's exactly what happened to this guy. He bolted out of the room, then later decided to go live on his phone, so others could see if he was just seeing things. Take a look. You can clearly see what looks like a creepy old woman in white with a face that looks wrong. Where did she even come from? Big mystery. His mother-in-law hasn't visited in a while, and even she doesn't look that scary. In the end, the figure just disappeared, leaving behind more questions than answers. So what was it? And should we brace ourselves for a part 2? The next video was shared by a girl named Tracy. According to her, she was just showing it at a family gathering when everyone freaked out. Her cousins had recorded it in their bedroom using a small camera, and what they caught is seriously disturbing. In the footage, crazy stuff starts happening. A newspaper falls off the table. A door creaks open. Something yanks one of the guys, and then you can clearly see a hand, like someone's hiding behind the door. The whole family was shocked and couldn't believe it was real, so they uploaded it online, where it freaked out the internet too. This creepy video from a doorbell cam was posted on TikTok by a user named Natasha Solis, and it blew up fast. Something truly strange was caught at 4:28 a.m. Natasha captioned the clip, "Shocking paranormal stuff," and it quickly hit the algorithm, racking up over 300,000 likes and more than 10,000 comments. As always, viewers were divided. Some were terrified, others couldn't stop watching, and a few insisted it was just a camera glitch. Here's another chilling story. This time, it happened on the road. A guy was driving through a dark, wooded area with his friends late at night. Everything seemed normal until he spotted something weird on the car in front of them. You can't make out the figure clearly, but the driver definitely saw something that freaked him out. A dark silhouette suddenly appeared and seemed to cling to the roof, and just seconds later, vanished. Commenters jumped in with all sorts of wild theories, but honestly, it might have just been an optical illusion. Nothing too spooky, or was it? Now this next one is not only super weird, it's also weirdly beautiful. The footage was shot on April 12, 2025. The girl who recorded it says she was just chilling outside when she saw this glowing object in the sky.
No, that's something on the interstate.
There's smoke coming out of it.
What the hell is that?
There's a freaking smoke ring around it.
What is that? I don't know.
What is that? Freaking UFO. Look at that thing.
What is that? I'm videoing it.
It just shot out of smoke.
It just shot out of a smoke ring. Well, I saw it over here, and I was like, man,
SpaceX thing?
those clouds are moving weird, and then it kept coming.
But SpaceX would be down
It's still showing up really good on the camera though.
That's Elon Musk doing Elon Musk thing.
Some people are convinced it was just a returning SpaceX rocket. They say when it re-enters Earth's atmosphere at sunset, the light and smoke create these colorful effects. But others think it was something completely different, and definitely not from this planet. So, yeah, the mystery's still unsolved. This guy went out for a walk with his dog deep into the woods in the middle of the night. At one point, the dog ran off, and a little while later, the guy heard it barking like crazy. That's when he got worried and started peering into the dark, trying to figure out what set his pup off.
Ollie, what are you barking at? That dog was barking hard. I don't see nothing. Man, it's a full moon tonight, y'all. Full moon tonight. I don't know what the hell he's barking at. I have no idea. What the hell is he barking at? What the hell is that? fuck is that? What the fuck? What the fuck is that, y'all? What the fuck is that? Oh.
Two glowing red eyes staring at him from the shadows. Was it some unknown creature, a supernatural entity, or just a trick of the light and his imagination? Hard to say, but honestly, I'm more curious about what happened to the dog. Did it ever come back? Was it even real? This video was recorded on a surveillance camera in a regular supermarket. One of the employees claims strange things started happening after a co-worker tragically passed away. According to her, items vanish mysteriously. Customers report weird voices, and some staff say they've seen a shadowy figure moving between the shelves. One day, she decided to check the security footage, and this is what she saw.
Watch this. Okay, you see this dude? Okay. Watch all of this over here.
If it had only happened once, you could chalk it up to coincidence. But for this store, creepy stuff has become the new normal. Now, the staff truly believe that their former co-worker's spirit never left. The only question is he just having fun, or is something much darker behind all this? The next video on TikTok shows two children walking in the forest during the day. Their fun is suddenly interrupted when a strange figure in black clothing with a large, light-colored sack on its head appears behind them.
Keith! Get up here! Get away from him! Come on, guys! You okay?
The figure moves toward the children, and they run away in panic. Off camera, the father is heard urging his children to run faster, but the video abruptly cuts off. It remains unknown whether this was a prank or a real threat, but many believe the father prioritized filming over his children's safety. The next video was taken in Ireland, and according to its creator, it was even shown on local television. The footage shows a pile of stones slowly coming together to form a figure resembling a stone man. Most viewers call this creature a golem. But how? How is this possible? And how did the reporters even know about its appearance? There's a suspicion that this was just a scene from a film, and the author of the video is trying to convince us of its mystical origins. This video was originally uploaded to TikTok. It shows someone looking out the window through a slightly open curtain, observing a strange scene outside. On top of a truck sits a mysterious figure, making noises that sound like bird calls, before it suddenly takes off into the air and heads toward the window. The footage cuts off at this point, leaving only speculation about what happened next. It's clearly something mystical or paranormal, as this creature doesn't look like any bird. A TikTok user shared this creepy video, asking viewers what they think about the terrifying figure in the hood. According to the author, a couple was driving down a dirt road when they suddenly encountered this mysterious figure. It behaves aggressively and even tries to break the car window, But the strangest thing is that it's impossible to make out any features of its face. Either it's too deeply in the shadows, or it has no face at all, which makes the video even creepier. The author doesn't say how they managed to escape, but gives a warning to other drivers. Don't drive through fields at night. Perhaps nothing is more revolting than a large gathering of larvae in one place. Here, we see a massive crawling ball, made up of numerous worm-like larvae resembling earthworms. From a distance, this cluster could be mistaken for a snake, but that's not the case. Why do they clump together when each can move independently? One theory is to scare off predators. By joining together, they appear much more intimidating. Another theory suggests that they can move faster in this formation than on their own. Here's another night video. It was filmed by a homeowner in their backyard in May 2020. The footage starts with the author shining a flashlight in their yard after hearing strange noises. A small figure can be seen peeking from behind an object at the end of the yard. Each time the flashlight turns off, it carefully peeks its head out, only to hide again when the light comes back on. The author suggests it could be one of the so-called little people, tiny beings that live in remote areas. Is it really one of them, or is it just a prank? What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments. The next video, published on a YouTube channel, is equally disturbing. A tall white figure, resembling a human, is seen walking along an empty street at night, holding an unidentified object. Its face, clothing, and what it's carrying are all the same color, as if it were a living statue. What is it? CGI or a real white giant? We can only speculate. This unsettling video gained popularity online relatively recently. The description states that the camera with this footage was found in the middle of the road. Apparently, the author was somewhere in a field when they heard a strange noise and saw birds flying away. The sky is thick with fog, and suddenly a giant creature appears right in front of the camera. A huge hairy worm, like something sliding across waves, flies through the sky and disappears into the fog. The author apparently got scared and ran away, and their fate remains unknown. What happened to them? And is this footage real? The mystery remains.